Times is a song by Al Jolson, a white man who used to put black shoe polish on his face and go, "The stars are gonna twinkle and shine this evening about 9:15." That's what Al Jolson would do. Well, what Chic did was, there was also "Happy Days Are Here Again," all of this stuff in Prohibition that they would go to Harlem and see black performers do. We took those lyrics and we wrote, "Happy days are here again. The time is right for making friends. Let's get together about 9:45." All very intellectual, very difficult to write because we're taking slave music, liberated slave music, re-rapping it in liberated dance music and selling more records than the Rolling Stones or the people who were the royalty before us. And we thought about this. I mean, trust me, no Chic song ever goes, "We are family, I go, fantastic, I got," no, fuck that. It takes weeks and months sometimes. It's all very sophisticated because if my music doesn't say who I am, I can't do it. I can't do it. I'd rather not do it. I make a lot of money doing nothing now. I've written it all. If it doesn't speak with the voice that I believe in, I can't go out on stage and go, "Aw, freak out," and that means "Aw, freak out." I say "Aw, freak out," that means "Aw, fuck off." That means to me, yes. That's who I am. Words I could have probably written it in 2 years, but now it's taken 4 years because every word is so important to me. Every groove, every beat is so important. I work with so many great producers and DJs. I could make a record in a couple of weeks because they come in with great beats, but that's not who I am. The message has to be Chic. It has to be Nile Rodgers. It has to be the struggle of every black person who's never made it in this world. That's what Chic is. It may look like two girls with whistles on the front, but that's not what we do. We've never done that. I never will. I don't know. I'm not smart enough to make a straight dance record. I wish I could do that. To him a few months ago, he and I have always had a dream. We've done, we did Let's Dance. We did another album together. We did a Bakshi film called Cool World. We did Dancing in the Streets with Mick Jagger. So we've always worked on projects ever since we did Let's Dance. Our dream project that we want to do is there is an artist called Dr. John, and Dr. John wrote a great song called "Walk on Gilded Splinters," and for years Bowie and I have talked about we want to cover that. So maybe one day we'll do that, but we don't work together all the time because I don't work on that all the time. Now I mainly work in video games, and I work with video game composers. That's the main thing I do, because in video games we're liberated. We can do anything we want. We don't have to listen to anybody. There's no boss. We're the boss. It's like when we're making the music to Halo, and I say, well, I want to put in a band that you've never heard of called Breaking Benjamin. No one can tell me no. It's me and Marty O'Donnell. We just think it up, and that's it. End of story.
Are you doing normally the selection of music? Are you composing music for this original tracks?
It's a little of both. My main responsibility is to help the composers make better music for the project. Every now and then I will bring in other artists who can read music, and we'll play some of the music that the main composer has written. Sometimes I'll bring in other artists to create new music. So I'm sort of like the producer, music supervisor / composer. It would be too difficult for me to be the main composer because I own the record company. I would never, I put out 8 or 9 a year. I can never do that. I mean, it takes 3 years to do a video game, 2 years, 3 years. We can do anything. The future, we don't even know what it's going to be. As the bandwidth has increased, as the quality has come up, the level of competition and gameplay is going to be enhanced so much by music. So that's where I look to the future. I think all the kids are going to start to learn about the past by playing video games, because we're going to start putting old school music in. We're going to start doing all sorts of things because we can. The foundation, which is, you know, probably maybe the most important part of my life. We didn't talk about it very much, but that's I spend a lot of my time doing charity work, and then also my record company has a website, something, which is SUMTHING, something.com, and that's my record company, my distribution company, my digital distribution company, where we offer up files for people to take and sample and use whatever, you know. And it's non-DRM. You can take it, do whatever you want, give it to all your friends. It's, you know, I believe in open source, and I believe in sharing. Black Panther, you know, I give it away because, you know, I get paid for the other stuff, so it's all right.